Not gonna lie, art class has to be the most catfish of electives to take in high school. It's probably the most waste of time you could ever have. And you might be like, oh my god, I like art class, you know, it teaches me art. Now fuck you, alright? Fuck you. I'm sorry. I'm gonna tell you why art class is catfish, okay? So back in school, I usually was kind of a nerd. I like comics and anime and all that. So I was kind of more drawn to that type of art style. And I thought me taking art would be like a better thing to do, because a lot of my friends, like, they were really good at art. I had some friends that drew anime that looked like it was straight out of a manga. Now, a person with a developed frontal cortex, which is not me, would probably be like, you know, I'm gonna ask my friends for help for art because they actually know how to draw. But I don't know why my brain was like, art class is actually gonna teach me, even though there's like YouTube videos that I can look up. Now the problem with art class is that people will tell you like art is one of the most creative things you could ever take. It allows you to express your creativity, right? So, you know, I was in art class, I was doing my thing. So there's like different projects that we had to do, but like the first like introduction to the class were like learning how to do different drawing styles, and then it led up to like a big project. And the first project was literally to draw a vase. Draw a vase has to be the most boring shit you can ever have, alright? Now, it was like, okay, you know, I have to draw this vase, you know, this vase is probably gonna be really boring to draw. I don't know why she picked a vase for her first project, but you know, I was like, okay, alright, I got this. So I drew like a vase with like an eyeball on it to get like kind of creative, right? You know, creative in my drawing. I looked at the paper, D-. Now, for a class that's supposed to be so creative, I'm actually, you know, putting effort in, and I'm getting a D-. Why the fuck would I even try at the class? Now, this class was called drawing and painting, and I was like, you know, drawing and painting, I can draw, I can paint, I'm gonna be good at this class. But a vase! I just can't get over this. A vase for our first project. And let me tell you, none of the projects in that class, you could have a lick of creativity. If you even like went off, you're like, you know, I'm gonna have a good idea and like make like let's say the moon. But there's like a, I don't know, fucking orbital laser hitting the moon or some shit. I don't know. This is just an example. It would have got deducted because it's not in the instructions. We told you to make a moon with stars and galaxies. Take this D, you cuck. No, I'm not taking that D.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
I swear this teacher was literally my op. There was a point where I was like, you know, I can't express no creativity. I'm just gonna draw whatever I want to draw. She came over to my table. She tried to yank my drawing away. Like, dude, honestly, at that point, this fucking class is a study hall. I'm not even sitting there to do art in that class or even listen. Maybe I would just draw. I would literally take the paper. She'd be like, yeah, go draw like a leaf or a branch or something, or like a flowers. I would not draw any of that. Or at least if I were to draw it, I would draw it something that I wanted to do. And she would not grade anything unless it was literally by the book, like I said. So there's like no pointless. So she just hated me. Every time I came to school, sorry, she would come to the table and just give me like the meanest look, like, what is this idiot doing? And I was like really quiet in school, and there was like a lot of people next to me. I didn't really talk, so you could just like see the stares. I would like look around, and you see like everyone drawing these flowers, and then someone just looks at me and just like what is this dude drawing? Like he's not even drawing anything similar to the actual script. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. I'm not even trying to be rude. I really just genuinely think this dude thought I was special. Like, I had this girl that was sitting next to me, and I looked at her. I don't know why. She was like looking at my drawing, and I looked back at her, and she just looked at me with absolute disgust. And I'm like, I don't know if it was me or the art or both. Why are you looking at me with disgust? I'm sorry, my art is ass. I'm sorry, in an art class where you're supposed to learn how to draw art, I want to do art my way in a creative manner. But art actually teaches you the fundamentals, and if you listen to the teacher, you can actually know the fundamentals of art and how to draw, and it will actually help you in the future. Yeah, bro, I get it. Just don't put drawing and painting in the elective and not explain what I'm getting myself into, all right? Now, this killed my love for art, and I never want to do art again. That's it. Peace.